And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Assembly Planter. We are radically ramping up production, like crazy production. So the next thing, we're going to need Earth orbs like you would not believe. We are going to need billions, literally billions of Earth orbs. So let's use some of these newfangled time machines. Look at that. We already have 700 more star cores. Whew. Okay. So we have the Earth orbs, 100 Earth orbs at 15 seconds, right? But it gives us iron and copper and things. I don't like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to get 10 of these. And go like this. That I'm going to do these a little bit cleaner, and you're going to go there, and you are going to be no iron and no copper. You are just going to be 1,000 Earth orbs every 15 seconds. Earth orb at no input at 15 seconds. I know it's wasteful of whatever I'm filtering out, you know, whatever it is, but I am already producing millions of that per second, so I don't need whatever this is going to produce. This is 1,000 Earth orbs every 15 seconds. Shrink that down. Immediately put it in one of these at 128 times. Okay. So this is 128,000 Earth orbs, no input at 15 seconds. Shrink that. Take that one and do it again. Boink, at 128. 16 million Earth orb, no input at 15 seconds. Shrink. And then take that, and you guessed it, put in the middle of another one. That, my friends, is the way to radically expand. And 707 million. We need some more stack size. And it's already there. So let's go there. And now we're at 10 billion. Now we need to ramp up huge crates again. So what I am thinking, 20 huge crates every 20 seconds. That's in a thing. Let's see if we can get that. Let's see, the giant crate crafts at how fast? Okay, so I can take this out of here temporarily. I don't need that. I don't need that producing so fast. It's just a waste at this point. What was I looking at? Oh yeah, huge crates. Huge crates craft at 1 second. No, wait. Giant crates. Yeah, still a second. 1,000 in a second. Right? Uses 100 galactite as well in a second. Let's see what we can do with our huge crates. Should we let this get a little bit closer to what we needed here? Now watch how fast when I ramp up production here. Watch how fast, like my metals. And there it is. That was 100 million that it just bounced up. Crazy, I'm aware, but that's where we're at in the game right now. Is we're at the crazy stage. So I need a metric ton of giant crates. I need a metric ton of these things. So we are going to try to ramp this up to get 1,000. Let's see, that's 1 a second, right? 1 a second. So If we do 128, 128, that is not, that's a little over 1,000 a second. No, that's 100 a second. Like 150 a second. 2560 divided by 20. That's 100. That's exactly 128 a second. Of course. And since these are base 2, there's no real way to squeak out a better version of this. But what I could do, since that's 128 per second, huge crates. Do that. For some reason, that's not 256, and I don't know why. Why is that not 256? Oh. Okay. There's 5120. Okay. I mean, it's 10,000. So what? This is 20. Okay, that's 20 each. So 5 is 100. Which we need, I think 66. No. 66 gets us 9,000. Now we need another 1,000. So that is that going to get us close? Because it's 20 every click, right? It's 20 every one. So I think we need 1,000 divided by 20 is 50. And 50 plus 66 is 116. 116. If we go 117, that's a little over. That should be exactly 10,000 in 20 seconds. Divided by 20, which is 500 a second. 10,000 in 20 seconds is exactly 500 a second. Okay. So 2 of these machines will be 1,000 a second. So this is 10,000 huge crate, no input at 20 seconds. 500 per second. Right? So shrink that. That is a lot of time machines, by the way. 10,000 huge crates. So 2 of these, right? 2 of these can supply a giant crate crafter. Now I need 100 galactite per second. Ooh, that's going to be rough. Actually, no. What I'm going to do, instead of integrating the crafter here, well, I can. Let's do this. Integrate this in with that. Have this go down to this. Those can go down. Have a puller pulling 100 galactite. And that all gets shoved into there. It's still 20 seconds though. Why is that? That is because this is at 20 seconds. That is why. So increasing that would increase that. So that is not ideal. So I need to pull these out. 20,000 every 20 seconds. That should be 1,000. Yeah, that's 1,000 a second. 20,000 huge crates. 1,000 a second. This is not a cheap machine, by the way. Good lord. 1,000 per second. Yeah, this is not 700,000 crafter cores. Well, it's a good thing I did those already, and we got 9 million of them. So, good times. Let's shrink this down. Now, what we can do is, this is the giant crate crafter, correct? It is. Do that. And 20 huge crates. Like that. Oh, why did I do that all the way up? Get rid of you. And then we need a puller. How about one on this side? Huge crate. What is this? Okay. This needs to be 100 galactite per second. Why is this not making... Oh, this is because it's 128 times. Okay. Never mind. I don't need... That was 2.4 million huge crates. That was a little much. That was a little much. So, oops. That's gonna take a while to. That's 200. That's no 2,400 shiny crates. That's gonna be a lot. But we need it. We need that amount. Because 10 billion is our next goal. So the giant crate crafter we're gonna need over here. Let's just prototype this. This needs to be there. Now, can we max this? Is this not maxed yet? Let's max this out. And there it is. There's the max size for that field, for the main field here. That is enormously funny. So what I'm just gonna break this and this, and we're gonna do giant crate U, and let's just put a bunch of that in there. And I need to let this calm itself first before getting too crazy there. Now we're at 3.1 billion. And look at these numbers here. 7. Remember, these are 100 millions right here. That's how fast those are going up. Okay. So the other things that we're lagging on, plastic automatos. Plastic and automatos, and ironically wood, because wood is actually used quite a bit in these things. So you can see just this crafter here is 7 million wood. So you don't want to run low on wood at all. Oh, look at all these crate makers. 10 large crates, 1 huge crate. I can get rid of that. I can get rid of that. The 1 second ones, yeah, whatever. So, automatos, 550, where's my 10,000? There's my 10,000. 10,000 automatos. Let's get a couple of these. Okay. I want glass, 10,000 glass. A couple of those. And wood, 10,000 wood. A couple of those. Now, do we want anything else? 200 compactus. I think we're doing pretty good there. Plastic. 10,000 plastic at 8 seconds. Let's get a couple of these. So we want 2 of these, 2 of these, 2 of these, 2 of these, and I'm going to hide these for now. We are going to want a filter, an output, something like that. We're going to filter out the biomass. Anything in here, 8 seconds, 10 seconds, 8 seconds, 5 seconds. We could add 1 craft each of the wood, and that gets us a decent amount. 20K plus base items at 10 seconds. So yeah, 20,000 of this, 20,000 of that, a little 40,000 wood. So shrink that. Put this in with one of these. This is going to be 2.5.6 plus million base items at 10 seconds. Remember, these are millions. That's how fast that's going up. I was kind of tired of thinking I was going to run out of this stuff. But now we got 1 billion wood. 100 million, roughly 100 million a second. Not bad. Pretty decent, actually. You can see our star cores are just pumping out. Easy as can be. We have 1,500 of them again. And the time machines, we could just go. What? I forgot. I know it's black holes. No, it's star cores, black holes, and galactite. So pretty easy there. So I can do star cores, black holes, and then galactite I can add when I need more. And then I can just dump a bunch of stuff in here and it'll just build it. But we might want to bump up our black holes again. Boink. So this is 246,000 black holes. 246,000 black hole at 30 seconds. Shrink. Wink. And now we're getting more black holes than we can ever possibly imagine. And crafter cores are going good. We might need some more compact cubes. Do I even have? I do. I have a compact cube, no input. So let's take you and you cube. 100 compact cube, no input. Hey, look at that. It only outputs that. So 10 of those. With a filter with biomass. So it's really nice about these later game things is you don't need to worry about extraneous things. 1000 compact cube at 16 seconds. Shrink. You know it. You know what we're gonna do, right? You know it's coming. $128,000 compact cubes every 16 seconds. And we can just put this, we don't even need this to be super fast. We can just put that on the edge, and it'll get a 3x bump, and Bob's your uncle. We're getting enormous amounts of compact cubes. So not worried about those anymore for the time being. And now I can probably get rid of these. Glass, plastic. And the main base basically turns into something like this, where you just have crafters wrapped in time machines. So, 330 shiny crates. 4.9 billion. 9.4 billion. And there we go with our metals. Not bad. We need a little bit of extra. Let's see, all metals Uber. That was, yeah. We want what we want. All metals Uber. That was the one with time machines. We want all metals extreme, which doesn't have any time machines. We want to edit this. Right? We want to edit this baby, and we want to make it even more extreme. So we have galactite right in here. What we can do is we can take 500 galactite and say, how many of these can we build? We can build a lot of these. Like a lot of these. So that is 2,500 galactite. Let's do one more. Like that. I mean, what we could do, if we really wanted to ramp up galactite, well, let's leave it as is. 3,000 galactite. Let's increase gold. 1,000 gold, no input. I think that's our highest, yeah. Get a couple more of these. 5,000. I think we may even want, let's see, that would be 4 more. Of these. That's 5,000, 5,000, 20,000 of each of those. Ooh, another 140 of these. Like. Now we're at 11 billion. Now I can take this guy. And we should get there pretty fast. These guys are, it's still chewing through all these initial giant crates. I forgot about the time machine when I did that. Let's hide those again now that we're at our desired area. And now we have all metals. Oh, I've run out of Hyper at 20 seconds. We're just doing all the trigger words here. Hyper and Uber and so 5,000 galactite, 5,000 gold, 20,000 of each of the other ones. So shrink this down. And then we're gonna go crazy farm with it here. So, all metals, hyper, Uber at 20 seconds. Look at that, those are just 640,000 galactite in 20 seconds. Shrink that. We're gonna do it again. All metals, Uber Extreme. Boink. Okay. Now we're going to take that. Get you. We don't really have... Oh. We have a little bit of buffer here. So let's try to put this down. Watch how fast, like, gold and galactite go up. I am going to move... Why can't I... There we go. I'm going to put this here just because I don't want them on... I don't want them on the conveyor belt. It's just too many things to render. So, boink. Oh, man. That's about 1 billion a second. Roughly 1 billion a second. Oh, it's glorious. And now I can probably do this. And so the next one is 100 billion. So while we have giant crates over here, I'm going to need a few more of those. So this 20,000 huge crate, it's 1,000 a second. What I could do, if I take 20,000 huge crates at 20 seconds. That's 1,000 a second. Now, what I could do is somehow integrate this machine. Let's see, 500 galactite in 20 seconds. This is 1,000. I could craft in the 20 seconds that this takes. I could have 5 galactites because I think it's 100 galactite. I think if memory serves. Yes. So if I have one of these, right? And then I have huge crates, 20,000 huge crates. So I have this one. This is 20 seconds. This is 20 seconds. That is 1,000 a second. Over 20 seconds, which is 20 crafts. This is 5 crafts in the same amount of time. So I actually need 4 of these. Yeah, I need 4 of these. So, galactite. So, huge crate. Right. To 4. Let's do I need a giant crate maker. And we can turn that off. Because we're producing many millions and millions and millions of things right now. So what I think I want to do, I want to take this away. I'm gonna do a puller here. We're gonna have one of these guys. Okay. So we're gonna have 20,000 huge crates and 2,000 galactite. Gives us 20 giant crates per second. Or it gives us 20 giant crates in 20 seconds. So it's a giant crate a second. 20 giant crate at, no input at 20 seconds. And this is why I start filtering out all the extraneous stuff so the machines are much cleaner. So 20 giant crates, no input at 20 seconds. That is a giant crate per second going in there. Which is good because we can take our shiny crates, which is another 1 second craft, and this needs to be 10,000. So let's see, giant crate. I want to try 20 giant crates. I need a shiny crate crafter. Yeah, a shiny crate crafter. And that's going to need 10,000 stars and another 1,000 galactite every second. Whew, that's a lot. 10,000 stars. What is our star situation? We don't really have 1,000. We don't really have a 1 second craft for stars. They're 30 seconds minimum. But we have super fast ones. 64,000 stars in 30 seconds. But I think what we're going to do instead is we're going to have a shiny crate. We're going to have one of these guys. We want a puller. The shiny crate is going to need... This is 20 seconds. So... Oh, I have this facing the wrong way. We are going to need 10,000 stars times 20. 200,000 stars. And then 20,000 galactite, I think. Shiny crate. Giant crate, shiny crate. Why is this not? 10,000 stars per second. One giant crate. I don't know why. 1,000 galactite. So 20 crafts is 20,000 galactite. 20 crafts at 10,000 is 200,000 stars. Why is that? Oh, that would be why. Bingo. That is a shiny crate per second. But remember, we need 1,000 galactite and 10,000 stars every second. So this says 20 shiny crate at 20 seconds. It's not a no input, definitely. So we need 10,000 stars and 1,000 galactite every second. So shrink this down. So let's do this, that, and it needs to get, let's see, what does it need to get to? 20,000 galactite, I believe. 200,000 of this. No? Okay, we had 20,000 extra stars in there. I just grabbed those. It's going to be hard. Because that's 20 shiny crates immediately. I mean, it's 1 a second, which isn't bad. I would really like to get that to no input. Because then I could do it in a machine like this, and we could have thousands of them very, very quickly. But getting that to no input is going to be rough. It's going to be a really rough setup. So let's see. 11 billion, 22 billion. Why do I have a giant crate? Where are those coming from? We have this shiny crate. Where are my giant... Oh, my giant crates are over here. Never mind. I don't need this in my inventory. So you can see we're already, like, maxed out. It's a little crazy. I am aware. It's a little crazy. I could do this with the huge crate and have that go into 128 giant crate makers. Because remember, this is 128x speed. But the shiny crates wouldn't be hard to keep up with. It's a pretty crazy amount of production. But that's going to have to do it for this episode. I thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time.